morning, ma'am.
Okay, so yesterday I'm done with the inheritance concept, right? Done with assignments. All assignments done. Everyone. When you will do.
Ma'am, I
Uh,
cannot copy paste that in classroom code.
Take a screenshot.
Yeah, then can paste it, ma'am.
Yes. Many are not sending assignments only. Okay. So what are the types of inheritance?
Single level, multi level, hierarchical, multiple. And there is one more hybrid.
What is diamond ring problem?
So if we are creating a child,
If there is two parents and one child, then it will call diamond ring problem, type of multiple inheritance.
What is inheritance?
What uh, process of acquiring all the properties from one class to another class is called inheritance.
Okay, so everyone you have to answer. So today's concept is what is polymorphism? So polymorphism. So, what is the meaning of polymorphism? Poly means many, morphism means forms. So, one object can exhibit in a different forms. For example, so let us take a mobile. Mobile is one object. So, phone we can use for message or call or to play games, and then to listen to music. So one object we can use in a different ways. So the ability of a object can exhibit in a different forms, different ways. That is nothing but polymorphism. So what is polymorphism? The ability of an object to exhibit more than one form with the same name, called polymorphism. So give some real time example for polymorphism. So one object we can use in a different ways. So phone you can use in a different ways. The same thing. Tell me some examples. What you can.
Teaser.
What you said.
Teaser.
Okay, next example. What you can give. Car. So you can use a car in a different routes. You can travel. Okay. Next, computer, a laptop, hmm, a newspaper. Okay. So in a real time, what are the different ways you will use that particular object? You can give all the things. So how types of polymorphism? So there are two types of polymorphism. So one is compile time polymorphism. So one is compile time polymorphism. Next one, runtime polymorphism. So compile time polymorphism, also called as a static binding or static polymorphism. So runtime polymorphism, also called as dynamic polymorphism or dynamic binding. So I will let you know one by one what is compile time and what is runtime polymorphism, how to achieve this. So clear with this, what is the meaning of a polymorphism? Okay, take down this slide. If done means tell me. So for example, take down, if done means tell me. Completed. Okay. So first one, what is compile time polymorphism or static polymorphism? So compile time. So the binding. So compile time also called as static binding. So the binding is achieved at the compile time and the same behavior will get executed. Is called compile time polymorphism. So what we will bind at the time of compilation? What is mean by binding? So binding means an connection or an association of a method call to the method definition. What is mean by method definition?
Method name, formal arguments.
Oh yes. So binding means an connection of method call. Method call while calling a method. So that method call will connect to the method definition. So behavior means how to represent a behavior with the help of methods only. So for example, so class name. So here I will create only static method, or you can create non-static also. So public void m. So SOPLN of, we are printing something high. Now we'll create a main method. So here object reference will create. So behavior we have to represent with the help of methods. Behavior of particular class. This is. So a dot m. We are calling that method. So whenever we are running a program at the time of compilation, what it will happen means whenever we are calling a method, so that method call statement will connect to the method definition. So this is method call. This is method definition. So whenever we are calling a method, then only it will get executed. So binding means connection to the method call to the method definition is nothing but a binding. So whenever we are compiling, binding will happen. So the binding is achieved at a compile time. So method call will connect to the method definition at the time of compiling a program, and the same behavior is executed. So behavior is method. So inside a method, whatever we are printing, so same behavior output only will get. That is the meaning of compile time polymorphism. So the binding is achieved at compile time and the same behavior is executed. Here behavior is nothing but method of particular object. Clear with this definition what is mean by compile time polymorphism? First you should know about what is mean by binding. Binding means the connection of method call to the method definition. So when a method call will connect to the method definition whenever we are compiling a program. So whenever method call will connect to the method definition inside whatever we are printing. So method is a behavior here. So that output will get. This will happen at the time of compiling a program. Got it? This definition. Yes. Association means connection. Okay. So
After
how?
creating, after creating the object, and when we write, like when we are calling with the yum method, then it is connected to the method definition. It is called compile time polymorphism, ma'am.
Yes. Here I'm created a non-static method. You can create a static method also. For your understanding, I gave this example. If you created static method means directly you will call, you will not create any object rep and all.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, if we are calling it directly for the static object, then it is similar to the normal method call statement only, right?
Yes.
So there is no difference between normal method call statement and this compile time polymorphism.
Yes. Whenever we have created methods, how it will connect means like this only internally. So they will not discuss. Here
Okay,
we will
both the
discuss.
concept are same actually.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
So how to achieve this compile time polymorphism? So we can achieve this. So there are a different ways using that all the different ways we can achieve this compile time polymorphism. So in that already you know one concept here. First one, constructor overloading, and next one, method overloading, and next variable shadowing, and next one, method shadowing. So by using these four waves, we can achieve compile time polymorphism. So first one, constructor overloading. Now tell me what is constructor overloading.
When we have multiple constructor in the classes with the different in signature.
Yes, so inside a class, we'll create a multiple constructor with the same name but change in a formal arguments. So already you know constructor overloading, so I will not go again, same concept. So next, what is method overloading? So before that, take down this slide. Constructor overloading already completed. Check in a constructor concept. Hello. One minute, I will share the screen once again.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, guys. This is Pallavi from management. So today I'm here to announce requirements here. Two requirements is there. So here two requirements is there for software training and power quality audit. First requirement location will be the Bangalore offline interview. Only female candidate should apply for this. Second requirement location will be the again Bangalore. Male candidate should apply for this. So once you're done with your class, check out this eligibility criteria, qualification stream, year password percentage, and all. And for the second requirement, tomorrow is the interview date for electronics and electrical student. You can go ahead, guys. In Bangalore, only male candidate should apply. Any year of passout is fine. Any year of passout is fine, but electronics and electrical is this criteria. Is done. Shall I stop sharing my screen now? I'm stop sharing my screen. Guys, these two requirements are generic requirement. Generic in the sense based on your degree you can apply, and also company will hire you based on your degree, not based on your skills. Clear? You can apply if you meet that criteria. Okay, as I told you yesterday, we are going to start that project plus manual testing live project. Those who are looking for that, you can go ahead, guys. Yes, Mohini?
Ma'am, this is screen sharing.
Sorry.
Ma'am, screen not visible, ma'am.
Screen is not visible. So do you want me to share again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Take down. Guys, done. I'm stop sharing. Mohini, done.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's it from my hand, guys. And 2019 below passed out student project classes are very very important, guys. Attend the class accordingly from today itself. 10 to 12 is the timing. I'm already shared that link in broadcast yesterday itself. So that's it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, mom.
Thank you. Okay, take down this slide. Completed. Okay. So what is method overloading? So if you know constructor overloading, method overloading is easy. Creating a constructors are static or non-static. It can be both. When I told constructor can be static, so constructors are
It has
non-static
the
members.
static.
Constructor static.
No, when it has the static modifier.
Constructors can't be a static. It is non-static member. So you can't make constructor as a static.
Okay.
Okay, next. Mm. But methods can be static, non-static, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So we can create a static method as well as non-static method. Yes, method overloading means class having more than one method with a different formal arguments. So method overloading. So a class having more than one method is created with the same class so class having more than one method with the same name but different formal arguments is called method overloading. So inside a class we'll create a methods. Methods should be same name and we can change the formal arguments. So this method overloading, by overloading a method, we can create a static method or non-static methods. Both are applicable here. So for example, so class, so method overloading. So we'll create a methods. So public, static, void, let us think add. So int a sopln of a. So here method name is add. Formal arguments I'm passing int a. So like this you can create another method. So public, static, void, add. So here we have to change the formal arguments. So int you can use float. So float b comma int c. Or you can use only float b. First one integer, next one float. Next sopln of b plus slash n. So within a same line I'm printing both. So like this inside a class we can create with the same name n number of methods. But every time we have to change the formal arguments. Okay, now we will create a main method. Now how to call these methods? Inside a main method we have to call methods, right? Otherwise it will not get executed. How to call a static methods within a same class?
Just call the method name add
So directly we can call, okay, add.
braces.
I will not initialize the values. No need to initialize values. Then what will get output?
we are using yeah, then okay.
So if we are passing formal argument in a method, definition means while calling method call statement, we have to pass actual argument. Otherwise, we will not get output. So next, how to call another method, add. So float value, then integer value, something 20. Now what will get output if we run this code means so 10, next 15.020. This is same as the static methods, non-static methods. How to call, how to access it. So quartet method overloading means inside some particular class will create a scene methods by changing formal arguments. So you can create a static method or non-static method. While overloading, method overloading, both are applicable. If it is a non-static means you will create an object through that reference you will call. Clear with this example? See, before concepts, if you forget means, again I will not repeat that concept. So before coming to the class, refer all the concepts and you have to answer. Clear with this? Okay, take down this. After done with the OOPS concept, again you have a mock. So who are not attended first mock, first for I will take those mock, then later others mock. Many are not attended Vani and all. So all the concepts prepare, okay. Still how many concepts are there in OOPS? Done with the polymorphism means only two concepts. At what time you join? I gave time slots, right? Based on time slots, you have to join. So I took everyone's mock. Many are not joined only. Okay, okay, I will take your mock once again. I already in classroom updated where you are joining the class 7 to 9. There only you have to join the mock. But no one joined. Okay, take down the slides. I will let you know. When ma'am first mock take. Completed. When is the next mock? You have two concept in OOPS. After that, you have a mock. Maybe Sunday or Monday. Okay, so next one, what is variable shadowing? What is mean by superclass?
Used to call the
Having a
construct.
parent class.
So superclass means parent class. So what is a variable shadowing means? If the superclass and subclass have variables with the same name, then it is called variable shadowing. So superclass and subclass. Super means parent class, subclass means child class. So we'll create a same variable name. Then it is variable shadowing. Here, variable shadowing is applicable for both the static as well as non-static variable. So it is applicable for both static and a non-static variable. So for example,
किया ना अभी अभी रोल
suppose first one, if it is a static variable, so class shadowing let us think we will create a super class only. So super class. So in a super class, we'll create a variable. So it is a static variable. We have to prefix to with a static. So static int a equals to 10. So inside a super class, I'm created one static variable int a equals to 10. So in another class means child class. So subclass extends superclass. So can we inherit a static variable inside a subclass?
No, we can't.
So no, so static belongs to particular class. It is not possible to inherit. So inside a subclass, we'll create another variable. So static with the same name, int a equals to 20. So superclass and subclass are having a variable with the same name. Now you will create a main method here. Now tell me how to print this both the variables. Inside the subclass, I'm created a main method. How to print subclass variable, superclass variable. How to access static
This
variable. It is a static.
You can directly add class name,
Yes.
subclass dot A and superclass dot A.
So subclass directly we can print because inside a subclass only I'm creating a main method. So if we print SOP of A, we'll get a 20 because static variable within a same class I'm accessing directly. So I want to print a superclass A. So we'll use class name. So SOPLN of superclass dot A. So here I will get 10. So static variable within a same class directly and in a different class by using that particular class name we have to access. Already you know this. Got it. So variable shadowing means a superclass and subclass having a variable with the same name is called as variable shadowing. So if it is a static variable means this is the example. Clear with this? Non-static, I will let you know. If it is non-static variable, how to access. Okay, take down this. Complete it. In Eclipse will not set any path. Just you have to install how you will install apps like that only you have to install Eclipse. Okay, Mohini, I will let you know, okay? I will check your Eclipse. If you're done with this slide means tell me. Completed. Suppose if it is a non-static variable, how to call, how to access. So suppose we have created a non-static variable in a same class, two non-static variable with the same name. How we will differentiate? So within a same class, we have created two non-static variable. So inside a method, one non-static variable, inside a class block, one non-static variable. How we will differentiate?
Create an object and call the
No.
variable.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question once more?
So inside a class, okay, you have created two non-static variables. How with the same name? How you will differentiate both? So inside a class block, you created one non-static variable int a equals to something value. You created one method. In that method, you created same variable int a equals to some value. How you will give difference between those two variables?
Name.
By using
Change the method name.
we'll change method name only. See, my question is inside a class, you created one variable. Yeah, Shruti. So in that only inside this class, you created one method. Here also you have created one variable a equals to 10. How you will differentiate this both?
Ma'am, for calling normal one, int is equal to 20, it will be like we can call it normally only, but while calling the int is equal to 10, we have to type 8 or 10
Why?
because it is inside a method.
Inside the method, this variable we can access outside
Which one, ma'am?
this variable.
The variable
No, ma'am.
inside them we cannot use outside
Local
of them.
variable.
So SOP ln of a you will print. No,
10.
this variable also. This is a global variable. How you will print here? Here you will get a 10. Inside this m method only, you have to print this variable also. How to print?
Catalog.small e.
This is a non-static variable.
It's a
So
global.
within a same class, if we have created a variables, non-static variables, so class and local variable, how to differentiate?
Use
by using this keyword. Yes. So this is within a class. We have created two variables. We'll use this keyword to differentiate a global and local variable. Already explained clearly about this concept. Everything on. So same way, in a different classes, if we are created non-static variables with the same name in a superclass and a subclass, how we will differentiate? There also will use this keyword no. So there we will use super keyword. So same thing, if we are created superclass and subclass, in that both the classes we have a non-static variables. How to access? To access that non-static variable, we'll use super keyword. Know what is a super keyword? Already you know about super call statement. Now tell me why we will use super call statement.
State the properties of parent class.
When we are calling the variable outside the class.
No, super call statement when you will use.
We will call the super call in the within the constructor of the child class to call the constructor of the parent class. We use the super call.
Statement. Yes. So super call statement is used to call the supermost class constructor. Then what is super keyword? So you will get a difference between all the things. This keyword, this call statement, super keyword and super call statement. So super keyword is used to represent an object of immediate superclass. So super keyword refers to the object of parent class. So for what all are the members we can prefix a super, like we can use a super to call. So super keyword can be used to refer so super keyword can be used to refer so immediate parent class or super class. So parent class, what is mean by instance variable?
Object is instance.
Object variable will be there. Instance variable means static variable or non-static variable.
Non-static variable.
Non-static variable. Instance means object. Instance variable means non-static variables. So instance variable and it is used to call immediate parent class methods. Parent class Non-static methods, not a static. So super keyword belongs to non-static. To call a non-static member of a parent, non-static method of a parent class. So this is not belongs to static. So for example, if variable is a non-static, so variable shadowing, variable can be static and non-static, right? So if variable is a non-static, so if non-static variable, so class, so we'll create a parent class. So in a parent class, we'll create a variable. So non-static means not prefixed with a static. We'll create a something variable like, so string name equals to something name, Rohit. So this is a parent class variable, so string name. Next we'll create another variable, so class child extends parent. So here also we'll create a same non-static variable, so string name no, so name equals to something name Rahul. So both child class and parent class having a same variable and it is a non-static variable. Now how to differentiate these both? So directly we'll create one method, there only will print both the variables. So public void method name is here print. So inside a print method, I will print this child class variable as well as parent class variable. So child class variable, so within a same class I'm created a method. So directly I can print SOPLN of name.
Name.
So name means we will get a Rahul here. Now I want to print parent class variable. So how we will differentiate how to print?
This dot
So
name.
SOP. Here we will use this.
Ma'am, super.
So super class variable we are accessing. We'll use a super keyword. So super dot name.
Oh, okay.
So both the variables I'm printing in a method print. Now how to call this method inside a main method? Which class object we will create here? Parent or child class?
Child class object.
Child class object. So child is equals to new child. Public static void main. So child is equals to new child. Now how to call this print method? Print method is a non-static method.
C dot print.
By using object reference. So C dot print. So what will get output here?
Name Rahul and Rohit.
So first we'll get a Rahul because first we are printing name. Next Rohit. So this is a parent class and this is a child class. Both the classes having non-static methods. No, to access both the non-static variable, I'm created one method name called a print in a child class. So inside this method, both the variables I'm printing. So SOPLN of name means we'll get a that child class variable, and we want to access from child class to parent class variable. So from one class to another class, we want to access non-static variable means how we will differentiate with the help of super keyword. So super dot name means super keyword refers to the parent class variable. No, inside this print method only, we are printing both the variables. So if we call this method, so we'll get output. So inside a main method, we have created object of a child. So because inside a child class only, we are doing all the things created method and printing all. So this is a non-static variables. So we have created object. Through object reference, we are calling this method. So first we are printing name. So it will print child class variable, that is Rahul. Then super dot name means Rohit. Clear with this example? Yes, okay. Tick down about what is super keyword. And this is variable shadowing. If variable is non-static, instead of using super, you can create an object and you can access, but it is a easy.
This keyword is used in a method in the same class to refer the non-static variables which are declared under the class before the method.
Within a same class, you created non-static variables means you can use this keyword. In a different class means we'll use super keyword.
Thanks, man.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Super keyword or super class? Same or ma'am? Both are same, ma'am. Different.
super class is different. Super keyword is different. Super class means parent class. Super keyword used to access super class variables methods. So for parent class, alternative names. Super class are what is next? Parent class, super class are base class. Both are same. Suppose in interview, what is base class means? That is parent class only. What is super class means? Parent class only. Suppose instead of saying child class, if they ask what is a child class, what is a subclass, what is a derived class, both are same only. You have to remember alternative names. Okay, take down this example. completed. Yes or no? No. Okay, if you're done means tell me. So completed, done with this. Okay, so what is next in compile time polymorphism? Method overloading, constructor overloading, variable shadowing. So next to last one. Method shadowing. What is method shadowing? Same superclass and subclass having a methods with the same name. So method shadowing. So if a superclass and subclass have the static methods. So method shadowing applicable only for static methods. So static method with the same signature. So method name and formal arguments they should be same. Then it is called as method shadowing. So superclass and subclass having a methods with the same signature. For example, class, class name. So this is a parent class. Superclass means parent class only. So inside this parent class, I will create a method. So public static void. So m1 method. So I'm not passing any arguments. So just I will print. So from parent. Okay. So in a parent class, I'm created one m1 method. It is a static because method shadowing applicable only for a static methods, not a non-static. So next, we'll create a child class. So class child are subclass extends parent. Next here also I will create a same method. Signature should be same. So public static void m1. So the super class and subclass method name formal arguments should be same. Then sop ln of will just print this is from child. Now inside a child class, I will create a main method. Now tell me how to call static methods. This m1 parent class m1 method, child class m1 method.
M1,
M1. Here what will get output
from child.
from child. Okay. Next how to call parent m1 method.
Parent dot m1.
So this is a static we have to call in a by using class name. So we'll get from parent. Clear with this? Both are static method. From one class to another class we are calling. So we are using class name. Parent.m1. Yes. Clear with this example? Yes. Okay. Take down this. Clear everyone, right? What is method overloading? Variable shadowing with the static and non-static and method shadowing. All programs. Completed means open eclipse. So reminding we have a runtime polymorphism. I will let you know that runtime polymorphism tomorrow's class, how to achieve what is runtime polymorphism. So now we'll do all programs. So open eclipse. One minute. So constructor overloading, already you know how to do program, right? So we'll do method overloading. Created a class. Still opening eclipse. Okay, so first we'll do method overloading. So create a class. What is method overloading? So inside a class, we'll create a methods with the same name. And we can change the arguments. So static or non-static method overloading, we have to create a methods. It can be both. Yes. So public, static, void, add method. First I will pass int a. So just I will print this is out. A. So this is one method. Next, just to copy this and paste, just to change the arguments. So float the. So first one is integer. Next one is float. So just to pass the variable, but method name should be same. Again, you want to create one more method, you can create. Instead of a float, you can use a string, or you want to pass multiple, you can pass multiple attributes also. So string yes, comma